Hello students, how are you? So today I am going to start question number 4 of exercise 7.1. Here it is given L parallel to M and second pair of parallel line P parallel to Q and both pair of parallel line intersecting here A, B, C, D. These are the points. And we have to prove triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. So students, for this purpose what exactly we have to do? I am taking this quadrilateral. How this quadrilateral is made? See, in quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, what you can observe in ABCD? We observe here AD parallel to BC. Why AD parallel to DC? Because P parallel to L parallel to M as L parallel to M, and you know that AD is part of L and BC is a part of M. So if L parallel to M, it means AD parallel to BC. Okay. Similarly, you know that AB parallel to DC, AB parallel to DC. Why? Because P parallel to Q as P parallel to Q, that is given here. See, because AB is a part of P, line P, and DC line segment is a part of Q. So that's why now you can see in quadrilateral both pair of opposite sides are parallel. So therefore from equation 1 and equation 2 we obtain what we obtain, that ABCD is a parallelogram, because if in a quadrilateral opposite sides are parallel, both pair of opposite sides are parallel, then it is called parallelogram. Now we can start. In triangle ABC and triangle CDA. Yeah. Now what you can notice? AB is equal to AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD or DC. Why? As this is side, and why they are equal? As a opposite sides of parallelogram. You know, opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So that's why AB equal to CD, because opposite side of parallelogram. And we have proved already here ABCD is a parallelogram. Then BC is equal to AD. This is also side. The region same as opposite sides of parallelogram. Now AC is equal to CA. This is also side, and what is the region? Common. Actually AC and CA common side for both, AC and CA for both the triangle. So therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA by SSS congruence rule. So we have done very easily this question. Question number 5. Line L is bisector of angle A and BP perpendicular to AP and BQ perpendicular to AQ. It is given. To prove triangle ABB congruent to triangle AQB. Second part, BP is equal to BQ, or you can say B is equidistant from arm A. So students, first we should do some construction. See, construction. What we will do in construction? Construction, let this angle is 1 and this is angle 2. Angle 1 comma angle 2 you have constructed over here, and then we should start. It's very simple. In triangle APB and triangle AQB, students, what you can observe here, angle P is equal to angle Q. Why? This is what angle, and why they are equal? As 90 degree, because it is given 90 degree, see both. Then angle 2 is equal to angle 1. Angle 2 means this angle 2 in this triangle APB, and angle 1 in this. Angle 2 equal to angle 1. This is also angle. Why they are equal? It is given as that line L bisect this angle A. Write down the region given. L bisect angle A, because line L bisect angle A, that's why. So angle 2 equal to angle 1 it is given. And then AB is equal to AB. See, in this triangle AB and this triangle also AB. AB what? Common. This is side. And what is the region? Common, because it is common. Therefore, you can say triangle APB congruent to triangle AQB by AAS or ASA. Actually, both the same criteria. Angle side and ASA angle side angle. ASA by angle sum property of triangle. If you want to write down AAS in the form of ASA, then write down angle sum property of a triangle. So by angle sum property, congruence rule. So this question is done. Now BP equal to BQ, second part. First part we have done here. Now second part, what to find out? BP is equal to BQ. That is done by CP, CT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So we have done BP equal to BQ, because if both triangle are congruent, APB and AQB, then BP is equal to BQ, because by congruent sides of means CPCT, congruent part of congruent triangle, congruent part of corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So we have done easy. Okay. Question number 6. Figure is given over here. You can see AB is equal to AD and AC is equal to AE, and angle this equal to angle that. Suppose this is angle 1, angle BAD, then angle EAC, this is also 1. Let this angle 1. If you construct, let both angle are equal and let this angle is 1, then both angle 1. Now what to prove? And we have to prove BC is equal to DE. BC means BC is equal to DE. This we have to prove. So students, this figure is given very complicated. Let me make you this figure is easy way. In this question, we have to prove this triangle congruent. Which triangle? Let me make the rough figure first. Look, here I am making triangle ABC. Look, ABC. This one dash, dual dash, and this side I took here. And angle 1. I have made separate this triangle ABC in this way. Okay, this is point D. Now, next triangle I am making here, triangle. Second triangle, if I see here, then it will be look like this way. See, triangle ADE. In AD, see, AD single dash, AE double dash, and one line looking here, and this angle 1. See what I did? I have made both the triangles separately. You can look from the figure. This is the point here, C. This point is C. like this way. Or don't write C, this is the line only. Now what you can observe, AB is equal to AD, it is given, and AC is equal to AE, this is also given, and angle 1 and angle 1. But we want this whole angle. If you prove this whole angle and this whole angle are equal, then we can say it is what? SAS. Both triangle will be congruent by SAS. So what we have to construct? See, one thing, construction. We have to do small construction. What to construct here? Angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 we have constructed already, and let this angle construct angle 2. This angle we let construct 2 here also, and this is also angle 2. Now students, it's very simple. We can do. Look how to do. Given. What is given here? Angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. If you add angle 2, this angle 2 both the side, angle 2 added both the sides, then what will come? Angle BAD plus angle 2 is equal to angle EAC plus angle 2. Now this angle BAD plus angle 2 will be called angle BAC. Angle BAC. And angle EAC. EAC means angle 1 plus 2 EAC total. Angle EAC. Equation 1. Hereafter we can start. In triangle BAC, triangle BAC and triangle DAE, triangle DAE. Take both the triangle. Now look, BA is equal to DA, it is given. BA is equal to DA means AB is equal to AD, it is given here, AB equal to AD, but we have taken BA equal to DA. This is what? Side. Region given, it is given actually. Then angle BAC, angle BAC is equal to angle EAC. This is what angle? Why they are equal? Proved as above. Just now we have proved here, equation 1. Then CA is equal to EA. This is also given. AC or CA. You can say AC. AC is equal to AE. This is side. And region what? Given. So both the triangle, what you observe here? Side, angle, side. Therefore, triangle BAC congruent to triangle DAE by which rule? SAS congruent rule. By SAS congruence rule. And if they are congruent, then similar BC is equal to DE by CPCT. So BC is equal to DE by CPCT corresponding by triangle. Hence proved. We have done easily. Question number 7. In this question, what is given? P is midpoint of AB. If P is midpoint AB, it means AP is equal to BP. Here we have written. And angle BAD means this angle equal to ABE. It means let this construct angle 1. If you construct angle 1, then this is also angle 1 and this will be also angle 1. And angle EPB, EPA means this is angle 2. Then this is also angle 2 because DPB. So construction, exactly we will do a construction. We have constructed here angle 1, comma, angle 2, and let construct angle 3 also. Angle 3 means this common angle. Consider this angle 3, common angle 4. Now simply what to do means taking angle EPA is equal to angle DPB, means angle to this. Then angle 3 is added into both the sides. If you add angle 3 in both, angle EPA plus angle 3 is equal to angle DPB plus angle 3. Then what you can observe here, then angle EPA plus angle 3 will become angle APD. This will become angle APD, and this angle will become BPE. Angle BPE. Equation 1. Now you can do very easily. How? Make the separate figure for both triangle. See, DAP. DAP means this DAP. See, I am drawing triangle D, rough figure DAP, and draw this way. This is angle 2, this is 3, and angle 1. And triangle EBP means this triangle. See, again, rough figure I am drawing here. EPB. Here, this is angle 1, and draw this angle 2, angle 3. I made separately. Now it is easy to do. So taking triangle DAP and triangle EBP. Now what you can observe, angle 1 is equal to angle 1. This angle, see, this is angle 1 and this is angle 1 means angle A, angle 1 means angle B. So angle 1 equal to angle 1. This is what angle, and region given. Actually it is given. See, angle 1 we have constated, BAD and the AB. Then AP is equal to BP. This is what side, region given. See, it is given. P is midpoint. Therefore AP equal to BP. So it is also given. Then third, this angle, which one? APD and angle BPE. See, angle APD is equal to angle BPE. This is what angle, and region proved here. Equation 1. Therefore triangle DAP congruent to triangle EBP by ASA, angle side angle congruence rule. So second part, AD is equal to BE by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So we have proved very easily both the things. In question number 8, everything is given here. Angle C is right angle. See, it is given. Angle C is right angle in triangle ABC, and M is midpoint of AB. It means AM is equal to BM. Also, M is midpoint of DC by producing, so DM is equal to CM. Okay, and here we have to prove 4 parts. Triangle AMC congruent to triangle BMD. DBC is a right angle, and DBC triangle congruent triangle ACB, and CM is half of AB. So we have to do some construction also. Let this angle 1, then this is angle 2. Here this is angle 3. Construct this angle 4, and this is angle 5, and here construct this angle 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have constructed 5 angles. Let me see here. Construct angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6. 6 angle we have constructed. Now hereafter students will start with triangle AMC and BMD. In triangle AMC and triangle VMD, what we can observe? You know that AM is equal to BM. It is given. AM is equal to BM given here. See, this is side and region given. Then angle 5 equal to angle 6. Angle 5 is equal to angle 6. This is angle. And why this is equal? Vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angle. The region is vertically opposite. Both lines are intersecting at M point. So they are making opposite vertex. So angle 5 equal to angle 6. VOA vertically opposite angle. Then BM is equal to AM equal to BM. It is given. AM equal to BM. Sorry. DM is equal to CM equal to DM. It is given. CM equal to DM. Write down CM is equal to DM. This is side. Region given. So now what you can observe here? Side, angle, side. Therefore, triangle AMC congruent to triangle BMD by SAS congruence rule. Both triangles are congruent by SAS. Therefore, what you can observe by CPCT? So, DB is equal to AC by CPCT. And one thing more, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and angle 3 equal to angle 4. Also by CPCT, and these angles shows what they shows? These angles show alternate interior angle. What? Alternate interior angles. So DB parallel to AC. See Z. They are looking just like Z. DBAC, it is Z, and CAB. DBAC and second Z you can say BDCA. That. So both Z you are looking. That's why DB parallel to AC. Now we have done this much. So angle 4 and angle 1 are equal if they are alternate, if they are parallel. DB parallel to AC. Then BC as a transversal. BC as transversal if they are showing parallel line. See, I am drawing the parallel. See, this is a parallel. They are showing parallel. DBAC because of these 4 angle making interior angle. So BC transversal, it means angle. So angle ACB means angle C is equal angle C plus angle B. Angle B means angle B is equal to 180. What they are? Co-interior angle. What they are? Co-interior angles. So angle C is 90 degree, it is given, and angle B what you have taken? DBC. Angle DBC is equal to 180. So 90 will go that side. Therefore angle DBC is equal to 180 minus 90 is equal to 90 degree. So we have proved second thing also. What? Angle DBC is 90 degree. Here we proved angle DBC 90 degree. First we have proved triangle both are congruent. Here about the triangle. Now we'll do third criteria. This we have done 90 degree. Now please look at this figure. We have proved this is given already, right angle. Here this is also, this we have proved DBC. Just now we have proved angle DBC is equal to 90 degree. Proved. Now hereafter next part we want to prove. Next third part. What? Triangle DBC congruent to triangle ACB. And last fourth thing we have to prove. What? That is CM is equal to half of AB. CM is equal to half of AB. So now we are completing here. In triangle, look, in triangle DBC and triangle ACB, what you can observe? See, we have observed that DB is equal to AC. This is side and region. Proved. We have proved in the earlier that both are parallel and equal because of alternate interior angle, and both triangle we have proved triangle AMC and BMC congruent. So that's why DB equal to AC by CPCT. So DB equal to AC, sides proved it is. Okay. Then angle DBC is equal to angle ACB. ACB. This is what angle? And what is the region? Right angle 90 degree. We have proved. Right angle proved. Proved as above. Then BC is equal to CB. BC base for this triangle and CB base for ACB. So BC equal to CB. This is side and region common. Common base. We can say common base. So now we can say triangle DBC congruent to triangle ACB by SAS congruence rule. SAS criteria, both the triangle congruent. Now it's very easy. How? Therefore you can say CD is equal to AB by CP CT. CD equal to AB, both triangle by CP CT. Now we can start. CD. What you can write down CD? CD means we can write down CM plus DM. CD means CM plus DM. CM plus DM whole part. And AB is AB only, because we want AB answer. Now CM and DM, you know DM, CM both are equal because M is midpoint of DC. Write down CM is equal to DM in bracket if M is midpoint of DC. So therefore write down CM plus, again in the place of DM write down CM. CM plus CM is equal to AB. Now CM plus CM, 2CM. 2CM is equal to AB. Now this 2 will go down in cross multiply. Then CM is equal to 1 upon 2 AB. Hence proved. We have proved this part also. So now this question is done. It is quite long question. Please revise and watch this video again. Thank you.